Okay, first things first. If you're here, I know you're probably going through one of the most stressful things a pet owner can face. Your furry family member is missing, and that feeling, it's just awful. You're looking for anything, any tool that can help. And you've probably heard about drones. So let's break down exactly what that means for you. So the big question on your mind is probably this. Could a drone be the answer? Is it the miracle you're hoping for? Well, the honest answer is, it's complicated. It's not a simple yes or no. But what I want to do here is give you the real, straightforward info you need to figure out if a drone search makes sense for your situation. We're not just talking about any drone, by the way. We're talking about drones with special thermal cameras. And look, they really are this incredible beacon of hope for so many people. But I've got to be super clear about this from the get-go. They're a powerful tool, not a magic wand. Success, and I mean real success, comes down to using them at the right time in the right way. All right, so here's how we're going to tackle this. We'll talk about why drones are such a modern hope, then get into the science of seeing heat. We'll cover the best time to search, and just as important, when drones are basically blind. Then we'll look at where they really shine, and finally, we'll wrap it up with how you can make the right call. So let's start with part 1, a modern hope for pets. Yeah, and this is so important to understand. This isn't your neighbor's kid flying their toy drone around. We are talking about FAA-licensed pilots, professionals using some seriously sophisticated gear. Their whole job is to cover massive areas. We're talking fields, woods, you name it, way faster than a whole team of people on the ground ever could. It's a total game changer, especially when you feel like you've already tried everything else. Okay, section 2, the science of seeing heat. How does this tech actually work? It all comes down to one thing: thermal imaging. Basically, the drone's camera doesn't see light the way our eyes do. It sees heat. Think of it like a heat-o-vision camera. Your pet is warm, right? They give off this heat signature, and the camera is designed to pick up on that, making them pop out against a cooler background, even if they're hiding in some bushes at night. Now, this right here is probably the single most important thing to understand. It all boils down to contrast, the temperature difference. When it's cool out, your pet's warm body against the cold ground creates this amazing high contrast. They literally light up on the screen, just like a candle in a dark room. But if the ground is hot, say from the summer sun, that contrast just vanishes. It's like trying to find a white dot in a snowstorm. They just blend in and the camera can't pick them out. So that naturally brings us to our next point, the best time to search. All right, these are the golden conditions right here. You really want to be searching from late fall all the way through early spring. Why? Because it's cold. That gives us that beautiful high contrast we were just talking about. Cool, overcast days are perfect because the sun's not baking the ground. The absolute best times of day are super early in the morning or later in the evening after things have cooled down. And of course, the fewer leaves on the trees, the better the view from above. And I'm going to be really honest with you here. Summer searches are tough. Really tough. You've got two big problems. The ground is hot, so there's no thermal contrast, and the trees are full of leaves, which basically creates a solid roof the camera can't see through. Trying to find a pet in a dense forest in the middle of July, well, the chances of success are just really, really low. It's a hard truth, but it's an important one. All right, this leads right into our 4th section, when drones are blind. The key takeaway is simple. Thermal cameras cannot see through solid objects. Period. So that means a dense canopy of leaves in the summer? Nope. Big, thick evergreen trees? It's going to be blind. And it absolutely can't see inside a building, a shed, or a garage. If your pet is hiding under a deck or a car, the drone won't see them. Even a junkyard or an area with a lot of debris can make it almost impossible to spot one little heat signature among all the clutter. But wait, here's where it gets interesting. Even if the drone doesn't find your pet, the search can still be a massive win. How? Because it can clear huge open spaces with incredible confidence. The pilot can look at a 50-acre field and say, okay, your pet is not here. That's huge. It means you can stop wasting your energy searching that field and focus all your attention on the places the drone can't see, checking under every deck, inside every shed, and asking neighbors to look in their garages. It's about searching smarter, not just harder. Okay, so we've talked about the blind spots. Now let's talk about where drones are absolute superheroes. Section 5, accessing the inaccessible. This is really where the tech is just unmatched. Think about a pet that's bolted after a car accident near a busy highway. It's way too dangerous to send people out there, but a drone can search that whole area safely from above. Or what about treacherous terrain, like a swamp or super rocky hills?
A drone can cover that in minutes, no problem. And of course, it can scan those huge fields we talked about. And here's a big one. What if your pet ran onto private property where you can't get permission to go? A drone can legally fly over that land and search for you. It's just an incredible advantage.
Okay, we've covered a lot. The science, the best and worst times, the strengths, the weaknesses. So let's bring it all home. Part 6, making the right call.
So before you hire anyone, I want you to run through this checklist in your head. Ask yourself, how long has my pet been gone? What's the weather like right now? What's the terrain? Is it a dense forest or an open field? Even your pet's size matters. And most importantly, when you talk to a pilot, they should be asking you these same questions. A good, ethical pilot will tell you straight up if the conditions aren't right. They'll explain the limitations and give you a realistic idea of the chances before you spend a dime. And really, this quote from Ted Bachman, a real pro in the field, just nails it. Drones are just another tool to help with sightings. It's not a magic bullet, it's not a guarantee, but it is an amazing, powerful tool that can give you information at a possible sighting when nothing else can. It's one piece of the puzzle. The key is knowing when and how to use it. And hopefully, after this, you feel empowered to make the absolute best decision for your missing family member.